Well, I thought I'd stop and check these few peaches we had left on the tree here. This one here is a little soft. Not very big, but...
They were good. I ate that one the other day. It's a Red Haven.
Was that what? Yeah, I thought these might have been a Red Haven.
Then the flesh inside is really red.
That one there is probably pretty close. We've had a blight that has hit these trees. Actually, I don't know if it was that or if it was the
bone sauce I put on them.
The bone sauce, Miss Wanda. She, instead of just putting a little bit, she lathered the tree down in it. And I think the oil in it cut the tree's ability off. This one's died right here.
I pretty much killed that one.
Yep, this was one of our dwarf trees that bore a lot of peaches, and it's not going to come back. Now, it's sprouting out at the ground, but I'm probably going to dig the whole thing up and bring one of my Mr. Jerry peaches up here, because there's one I planted right yonder. I planted that thing 2 weeks ago, and it was about this big. Look at it now. It's done taken off. That tree is acclimated to this climate. So we'll probably take this one up and dig all the dirt out right here and do the same thing. But now, guys, I wish y'all would look at something. We have picked and picked and picked.
And give away.
We have had people here picking, and I want you to look at this. I mean, it breaks my heart to see all this stuff just sitting up here.
Because we do get some, and we come pick a few more, but...
I mean, we can only...
There's only so many we need. Them things are delicious.
My goodness, Wanda.
This reminds me of your mama's.
Mm-hmm. This was like Mom and Daddy's. They're hanging up in there, look like grapes. Wow. Well, a little bit of an update on Electroculture rods. Look at these trees, guys. Look at this. These things are Cadillacing. This one had the ant bed by it. They're gone. Don't need these things.
I don't remember how tall this tree was, but it wasn't that tall.
No,
I don't think.
the Electroculture rod was taller than it was.
Yeah.
Look how this one's done took off. These were my test here. Remember? These were like right here. They were little trees. Look at them now. They are taken off. Look at that. Look how much taller they are. Everything. Look at this one. This was just a little bitty tree. Look at this.
These Electroculture rods came from Hills Mills Homestead.
Yeah, Mr. Mickey.
You know, check out hillsmill.com.
Wow. My test was going to be these trees here because they were so short and not doing well. And some of these down here were not doing as well. And look at this. I tell you what, I think
we'll know in another couple of weeks if they outgrow your rods.
Yeah, they're actually, I mean, look at the new growth. I mean, you can tell the new growth. Look at this. See where it changes colors? Look at all this. Man. I mowed it that day I mowed it once.
You've mowed it one time.
One time since we did the video.
Last week.
And it'll probably need it here probably middle of next week. I'll probably need to mow it again.
But let's choose, okay, like this one, so we can have a test. Stand up.
Let's do this right here.
Oh yeah, let's mark the...
We're going to come across. We're right here.
Put your notch in your Electroculture rod.
We'll cut the bark right here.
All right, we're going to see next time how far.
This one right here, right there.
All right, let's go do some of these others. This one behind you that's so small, because I know it wasn't that tall the other day.
No, it wasn't this tall the other day.
All right, it's basically got a notch already on this side. It's to the is to this.
To that, okay.
So it's already got good notching.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to this one. The ones in between are even growing. You know, even though they don't have it, it's supposed to cover the radius.
Yeah, it's supposed to cover a 10-foot radius.
All right,
There's
now
20
that
feet
one's
between
tall, but
the
on
average, this is
average,
average, like right in here. You know, because you come across, these are all average.
there is a tall one, but let's average it.
Ooh, I tell you what, that Yopon is some hard wood.
Okay. Let's do this one. Well, you could do that one, but let's do this one here.
Well, this one tree's taller than it is.
Already. You don't have to notch it, but we want to stand up beside it.
I'm as tall as this is. This is 6 foot sticking out of the ground.
And we have some of the branches are taller than Danny, so
yeah.
we want to...
Nothing yet. Now, see, I can stick my hand up.
Nothing yet.
They're 6.5 feet, probably 6.5 feet.
So we want to see next time. We'll come back in about 2 weeks and see what's happening with this Electroculture rods from Hills Mill Homestead for fruit orchards.
Now, these are not Mr. Jerry peaches right here.
No.
These are from Deep South. I have no clue what they are. I'm guessing they're a white peach. Now, I can't prove
They could be a yellow, but we don't.
Could be a yellow. We just found them growing out by the chicken yard. And I honestly don't know how they got there.
But now all the rest of them are the white peaches.
Everything else is white except Miss Dickey gave us an Indian peach in the far back corner back there.
Yeah, and it's doing good.
Oh, it's doing great. Doing really good. Now the carrots, we're saving them. Trying to save them for seeds, but it just keeps raining every day and nothing's drying out and they're starting to fall over now. We're trying to let them go to maturity where we can harvest some more seeds. They're getting close, but they're
There's
just...
a stink bug.
Yep, we're going to get rid of him. They're close, but they're just not quite there. They're still, see, they got water in them. They're wet. It's raining every day. Look at my hands. They got water all in them.
They'll fall. That's why they're falling over.
Yeah.
But look at the carrot seeds. If he saves even a portion of these, and don't lose them.
Don't lose them this time. The other ones are here somewhere. I just don't know where.
One day we'll find carrot seeds somewhere.
And I mean, I bet you they steal carrots in
Oh,
here.
there's carrots under there everywhere.
I bet they steal some carrots in here.
You want to harvest a carrot or two? Especially right there, there's no seeds.
Look at that one. It's just a little dinky one.
But it'll make something.
Look at that. Nice size to it.
All those right across there could be pulled. Decent carrots.
These are long and skinny.
You get all sizes.
Yeah, you do. Now down yonder here, last time we were here, I let some stay down here that I was going to pull. And I hope they hadn't done gone to seeds.
Golly. That's what I was getting the other day when I pulled some with some nice carrots like that.
Look at that.
It don't take many of those. There's one right beside it. You just...
Yeah, but I don't know if it's got a... I'm trying to look and see, does it have a seed stalk on it?
It don't matter. That's a nice carrot.
Look at that.
That's a meal.
These are the Corotas.
That's a meal right there.
Look at that.
Ooh. There's another one.
Look at that.
Just perfect.
I don't think we've ever had carrots in June, have we?
Yes, we did. One year we left them in the raised beds and I harvested most of the summer. And that's why we're leaving these. That's enough.
Is that enough?
Yeah. We harvest these.
I'm going to take them tops to the rabbits now.
All summer. We harvest. And best way to wash your hands, guys. Just a little farmer's tip. Wet grass.
Wet grass. Do it every time. It's like if you got greasy, oily hands, you've been working on a motor or something like that, and you got grease all over your hands, and you're going like, I don't have any cleaner. You buy you an old cheap jar of mayonnaise in the grocery store. Reach in there and get your little mayonnaise on your hands, swish it around, take a towel, wipe them off, it'll be perfectly clean. Get this. Got some lights on in here. They'll know, they know when I'm coming. They see. Look at it.
She said, I smell green stuff. Rabbits and carrots.
See blue.
Rabbits and carrots.
They kind of like go together, don't they?
Yep. Bugs Bunny, you remember?
Yeah, old Bugs Bunny and his carrots. Remember that? All right, sweetheart, move down. I know, you gotta quit being so fussy. All right, sweetie, there you go.
She said you wait till after I eat and get full of food and then you come bring green stuff.
All right, here, baby boy. Come on here, Nate. You're the one who, yeah, you just a big old bad boy. Look at you. You just a mean rabbit, ain't you? Look at them. They love that carrot stuff. Look, she went to the carrot end.
Mm-hmm. She
She knows where that carrot was at on there. Look at her.
She said, go for the good stuff first.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. They're so used to eating green stuff, they don't even want nothing else. These babies just keep on making. Can't beat that.
They're blooming. They're making little ones.
As long as these morning temps will stay cool, they'll just keep on making. Gets hot as heck during the day.
I always take these old leaves out, and that gives them the freshness to keep blooming.
Well, that's also where your disease comes from, too.
Yeah.
Not just yellow wax beans, these are Cherokee yellow wax beans.
All right, see about my cucumbers.
I'll get to your cucumbers. You have to give me a minute.
I've been getting a few. I made a few dill pickles. I've been eating some in salads.
Get all these leaves out of there. You don't want no leaves laying around your plants.
And blooming.
Oh.
These things have bloomed. They ought to have made 10 times
You
more.
probably come around the end here, you probably see. Here's one hanging off down in here. That's
Look at here.
This is just a nubbin. Oh, look up here. This is the way I like to see it.
That's what we wanted, was them hanging down like that.
Yeah. There we got.
They're so heavy across the top till they may or may not do that.
Yeah, you have to look, because sometimes they'll just be laying up in there.
But they're
If
pretty.
we ever get the right kind of weather, these things will probably start making if they don't die before then, you know?
Yeah.
Now, I did put a little bit of fertilizer. I will admit, I throwed a little bit of fertilizer around them the other day.
They needed it.
They needed it. You gotta, as this stuff produces, I need to put some fertilizer in these beans right here. I thought they'd be gone by now, to be truthful with you. I thought it'd been done, made, and been over with, but.
Yeah, usually they're over by May.
Mm-hmm.
This is June 15th.
Yep.
And we still got beans.
And they're still blooming.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just totally insane in the Deep South. We're usually by July, you know, 1st of July, we don't even think about gardening hardly anymore. We're like, okay, it's over, it's too hot. It's time for us to focus on doing other things that's not out in the heat. Looks like this year, we're just going to keep on going.
These I thought would be out by now, so I guess we're going to hold off. We were going to put butter beans in these, but they're not going to get any butter beans for a while.
It won't be no time soon, I can tall you that. Unless something just drastic happens, you know, I mean.
All right, guys, this is the VEGO planter. This is the tall one, elevated planter, I guess you would say. And I planted the Henderson butter beans in there, and y'all look, they're not supposed to be running beans, but I don't know, everything that's not supposed to be running seems to want to run. But this VEGO elevated planter is nice, because I'm going to be able to pick right here, picking butter beans at waist height. That should be awesome. And Danny put this up to keep ants and stuff out of it. So far it's worked out really well. You got your storage under here if you need it. He's using it for the hose reel. But check out the VEGO planters in the link below in the description. And then these are mineral tubs from the cows. He's got them elevated but to keep the ants out of them, which has worked so far.
So far it's worked out really good.
Now Danny's got to tie up the raspberries, or either he's got to figure out what he's doing, because they're getting out of hand between them and the bananas. You can't walk through here. And the raspberries do have stickers on them, guys. These are the old-fashioned raspberries. I have a few coming out there. And then look at my lemongrass. I intended to get this in the yard. It hadn't got there yet. And I've got some more I'm going to move from deep south. But I love the look of lemongrass in different places. So we're going to add this to the landscape as we keep landscaping, I guess you should say, huh? Look at the blooms.
I know.
They're not done yet.
No, they're not done. That never got pulled off last time. Just left it in there.
Or the wind.
The wind. Yeah, something other. The wind, sometime yesterday.
I found the wind did some, because when I come out, there was already some out like that the last
yesterday,
time.
the wind was really, really bad out here.
Yeah, for a while.
I was in the shop working, and the doors on my shop kept banging, and I thought somebody was trying to get in, and I went looking, it was the wind hitting them, so. Oh, boy.
Blooms. And look at these. Blooms. Beans.
You can look at the color of the leaves, the heat.
The heat's doing a number, yeah.
Yeah, it is doing a number on, because they're not made for warm weather.
And we've had over 100-degree heat indexes.
Ooh.
The temperature's been in the late, like 89 to 90.
No, it's been 92 to 95, around 92 to 95.
So
We
it's
had
over,
one day it was at 88. And
but the heat index was still 100.
yeah, it's still 100, yeah. But yeah, this is, look at this. Oh my goodness.
This one is needing, it's going to come out first, I think.
Yeah, these are, I need to come up here and hit these with some fertilizer just to see if they'll continue on. And if they don't, we'll already have some fertilizer in there for the next crop going in behind it. I'll probably use some 8-24-24. Something ain't got much nitrogen in it. Because if we plant butter beans behind it,
we don't need
a lot of nitrogen in it.
No.
I mean, look at the beans down here. Goodness gracious alive. Look at that. They don't, I mean.
They just keep on going.
Keep on going. You know, I mean, these are bush beans and they.
That's what I'm saying. They're supposed to be bush beans.
Look hanging off down in there. Look at all the little ones there.
I'm not sure why bush beans are.
That one fell off. Might as well get them.
Are putting runners, but they are.
Not sure about that, but probably environmental. Well, our blackberries are starting to put on their new canes, which means they'll probably be blooming here for long. We got to take some of the old ones out of here. We have to just be careful we don't take the wrong thing. I mean, oh, look at here. Talk about that. Look at that.
Already blooming?
One berry. Right there. The new stuff is starting to come out on right here. See the new stuff? I'm going to have to come in here and cut these old canes loose right here. Let the new ones. And they may actually make berries again before summer's over. So
they usually do. We usually get a second crop.
I don't know what's happened to my my dill. I've never. Now this is store-bought dill. This ain't my seeds, but
the dill just hasn't done anything.
Usually dill, well, man, it usually just grows with us. I mean, we can't even keep it.
And it's not doing it all.
It'll make a tree usually, and I harvest my dill seeds.
Now this one is making a few seeds.
Oh, it is making seeds. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Usually this is what they do. They just grow up, make like a big old tree, and make seeds and.
This deal is, but the other one's just dying back. It must not be getting enough
it's just not getting enough fertilizer or what?
Sun or whatever.
Oh, there's a cucumber under that leaf hiding. How about that? I see a lot of little cucumbers.
Yeah.
There's one there, one here. Right
They're
here.
starting to do what they need to do.
I just feel like I got to put some more fertilizer in here because I fertilized it and it helped a little bit. So I kind of feel like
Some beans we didn't get, or we didn't
even come over here and pick these plants.
Didn't get to this bean.
Look at that.
We didn't get to this one.
Nope, we picked all the other plants but this one. Okay. Now. There we go. A few cucumbers, a few yellow wax beans. Got some berries here, probably need to be worked on here pretty soon. And get that where the new stuff starts taking off. And I just got to make time and come back in here and hit all these with some fertilizer again. I mean, it looks, when you look at it, it looks lush and green, but guys, it's really not up to par.
When you get close, you start seeing problems.
You start seeing problems. When you get up here, you look at this leaf right here has some necrosis going on in the veins in the leaves and stuff. It's suffering from a lack of nitrogen, and not nitrogen, but phosphorus and stuff. So we got to get in there and get some of that stuff put in there. So we'll put some 824 in them pots and see if we can't get this stuff jumping again. We might get more pickings off of it. Hope you guys have enjoyed today and our tour, walking around, just the things that we do on a daily basis, rambling around here, running our mouth, enjoying ourselves. Maybe it's been a blessing to you. Thank you from Pecan Grove.
We have 1 tomato, 1 plum, 1 pear, and 3 peaches. And these are the yellow wax beans, the cucumbers, the carrots, and I don't remember if there was anything else, squash down in there.